Hey guys, here's this week's quick tip for luthiers. When you're fitting a neck into a guitar body, the neck should fit snug. It doesn't have to be so incredibly tight that you can lift up the guitar without any bolts or screws or glue or anything, and then, have your fat girlfriend sit on the guitar and it stays together. You just want the fit to be snug. And the reason is, if it gets too tight, there's a good chance that you're going to form some stress cracks. And these can happen right away when you're installing the neck, or they can happen later on down the road when changes in humidity cause the wood in the body and the wood in the neck to expand and contract at a different rate. Even if you're using the same species of wood in both the neck and the body, because the densities are different, they're going to expand and contract at different rates. And if you've got an incredibly tight fit here, one of the problems that'll happen is wood will, in the body, might contract faster than it does in the neck. And as a result, you'll start to get the cracks that form, right where the body meets the neck. And oftentimes I see it along if there's a glue seam, and sometimes adjacent to any center seams. So it's much better to have a snug fitting neck than it is to have a super tight fitting neck. If you have to pound the neck in, with a mallet or press fit it with a clamp, it's too tight. And you may think that you're getting the ultimate in coupling between the neck and the body, which will result in the best possible transfer of vibrating string frequencies from the neck into the body and then ultimately to the pickups. But in truth, even though it may be a super tight fit, it may only be tight at certain points and not the entire length of the neck heel and the neck pocket. So you just want to be able to, by hand, slide that neck down into the pocket, and that should be just the right amount of fit and finish between your neck and your body. And having a snug fitting neck also has another benefit to it. If you've already drilled the holes to mount your guitar bridge, and maybe you've already drilled or routed the pockets for the tremolo and all that kind of stuff, if your neck is a super tight fitting neck, it is what it is, and there's not a whole lot you can do in terms of alignment. But if it's a snug fitting neck, you will still have a very tiny amount of side-to-side adjustment at the nut, which can really help line up the strings with the center line of the neck, as well as make sure that the strings are equidistant from the edges of the fretboard. And all it takes is a 32nd or 64th of an inch movement side to side at the nut to get that. And so before you actually start drilling and bolting things in or gluing the neck into place, you can just do a little bit of adjustment to get it to fine tune the position. Then you can mark the position of the holes, or you can go ahead at that point and glue the neck into place if it's a set-in neck. So that's this week's quick tip. Just make sure that your neck fits into the body snug, not too tight. You don't want to have to spend time fixing the little cracks that form when you try to pound the neck into the neck pocket. So that's it for this week, and we will see you in the next episode of Quick Tips for Luthiers. Until then, take care.